Hey everybody, good morning. Hello. Hope you're doing well today. This is Daniel Simpson from Village Church here to give you a brief devotional. I am today coming to you from Matthew chapter 6, verse 9 through 13. This is the Lord's Prayer. I think it's super familiar to a lot of you, but I'm going to read it and just give you a quick thought I had the other day that I wanted to share. Jesus says, this then is how you should pray. This is Jesus talking. It's all red. My whole Bible is red in this section. It's all Jesus. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us today our daily bread. Forgive us our debts, as we also have forgiven our debtors, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the evil one. I was thinking about this the other day. I had to go to the grocery store. We were running low on eggs, and in this crazy pandemic, there's so many weird things happening with grocery stores. People are lined up outside of Ralph's and Costco, and there's people are waiting outside for hours, and now you have to be 6 feet apart and all this stuff. Trying to stock up and hoard groceries and toilet paper and Clorox wipes and all this kind of stuff, in case something happens in the future. And what if I need an endless supply of toilet paper? And what if there's all of these questions and unknowns that we have about the future that plague us and drive us to do these crazy, weird things and try to, buy all of the flour or all of the eggs or all of the, toilet paper or whatever. And as I was going to the store the other day just to get a couple things, I thought, well, this is okay. This isn't, here I'm not going in with a giant cart. I'm not going to fill it overflowing. And I'm just going in to get what I need for today. And what we need today is a couple of eggs, And I got a couple other things. I got some powdered sugar so I can make a, cake but it was just a little bit. And I was thinking about this thing that Wade has said so many times about God and how he works in the present tense. So many times, Pastor Wade has talked about, today is the day of salvation. This day is, this idea of God working right now in this day. And I started thinking about the Lord's Prayer and how there's this line in here that says, give us this day our daily bread. It doesn't say, give me a cupboard full of groceries so I can last a month without going to the grocery store. It doesn't say, God, provide for me all of the answers about what's happening in the future. When do I get to go back to work? Or when is Major League Baseball going to come back on the air? Or when there's so many things we don't know about the future. When is COVID-19 going to be over? When can we go outside without wearing a mask? When can I go back to the gym? When all these things we don't know. And Jesus here in this prayer doesn't say, hey, pray that God answers all your questions about the future. No, he says in this prayer to pray, give us today our daily bread. And then I started thinking about manna, the manna that came from heaven when the Israelites were wandering around in the wilderness for 40 years. God provided the food that they needed for that one day. And every day he provided a new batch of food for them for that one day. And you couldn't hoard it because it would go rotten. And you couldn't keep enough for tomorrow and the next day or for the whole month. You couldn't buy a whole week's worth of manna or gather up a whole month's worth of manna. It was just what you needed for that day. And I just want to encourage you, as this passage encouraged me, to not be stressed out and worried about tomorrow, or next week or next month or be plagued by these questions of when can this happen? When will this be over? When, will I lose my job? Will I, all of these unknowns and things that give us anxiety and worry and stress us out. Just pray this prayer. Give us this day our daily bread. God, provide for me what I need to make it through today. Not tomorrow, not this week, not this month, not this spring or summer, but today. And just think about today and how God can provide for you today, and pray about what God can do to get you through this day, one day at a time. Whatever day it is for you, Thursday, whether it's a Sunday or a Tuesday or it's sometime in the summer. I don't even know when you're going to be watching this, but whenever it is, it doesn't matter. It's about this day, today. Give us this day our daily bread. Okay, so I hope that encourages you. I hope that just helps you to know that you can turn to the Lord, and that He will provide for you what you need to get through today, one day at a time. God bless you. Hope to see you again really soon. Have a good one. Bye.